Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah May, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me. So, over a few weeks ago, at the time you're seeing this video, my mum had booked us all a table to go have a family roast dinner at the Toby Carvery. If you're outside of the UK, I'm not sure that you'll know what the Toby Carvery is. So, quick explanation before we get into the video. Basically, the Toby Carvery is kind of like a pub, I guess, where they offer, obviously, a carvery, as it says in the name. Which, if you're not familiar with a carvery, I like to describe it as like a buffet roast dinner. So for the carvery, you'll go up, you get a Yorkshire pudding, you have the choice of 4 meats. However, you do not have to have meat. You can just have a carvery of the veggies and stuff. And then the reason I kind of like to call it a buffet roast dinner is because then you basically do all of the sides and veggies yourself. So you have things like mashed potato, roast potatoes, dauphinoise potatoes, carrots, sweet corn, peas. There was even mac and cheese. And then you kind of move along and you have a selection of gravies. So they have regular gravy or veggie gravy. And there's also like some sauces and stuff. I think there was like mint sauce and stuff like that as well. So that kind of explains like the carvery side of things, which was what we were going for that day. However, they do have another menu as well where you can get like sandwiches and different things. My dad's had a sandwich from there before that looked really nice. And then they have like really nice desserts and stuff as well. So yeah, on the day, I just thought I would sit down and film a little get ready with me for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, be sure to give me a huge thumbs up to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And let me know in the comments what your favourite part of a roast dinner is, as I'd love to know, honestly. And now let's get on into the video.
Okay, so first I'm going to start with my primer. So I'm just using the MAC Strobe Cream. This is in the shade Pink Light. And I'm just going to pop a bit of that on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to simply dot it all over my face and blend it out with my hands. Okay, so next up is foundation. So I'm just taking my number 7 Essentially Natural foundation. This is in the shade Calico. And just like with the primer, I am going to just pop this on the back of my hand. And then I am going to take my Brushworks foundation brush. Yes, it's grubby. Please don't judge me. I need to clean my makeup brushes. I know. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Dot that all over my face. And then I'm just going to blend it in with the brush. Okay, so now I'm just popping a little bit more foundation on the back of my hand. And this time I'm just going to take my So Eco blending sponge. And I'm just going to use the rounded end of this to just apply a little bit more foundation. As I find that going over it with a sponge afterwards just really kind of finishes it and smooths it out, I guess. So that is what I'm doing now. Okay, so now I'm just popping even more foundation on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to take that same Brushworks brush from before. And I'm just going to simply take my foundation down my neck. And then once again, I'm just going back in with my sponge to go over that, just to fully blend it out. Now, moving on to concealer. So I'm just taking the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer. This is in the shade Ivory. And I'm just going to simply pop that under and on my eyes and on and around my nose. And then I'm just going back in with that So Eco sponge that I used before for my foundation. except this time I'm using the pointed end and I'm just gonna blend that out. Next up is powder, so I'm just taking the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is in the shade Transparent, and I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques powder brush to basically just pop this all over my face and down my neck to set my foundation and my concealer. So next I'm just going to take my Real Techniques blush brush and I'm just going to powder around my eyes with this brush. As this brush being more tapered, I find it really sets the foundation and the concealer on my eyes a lot better. Okay, so next up is bronzer. So I'm just taking my go-to Benefit Hoola bronzer and I'm just going to be applying this with my Real Techniques multitask brush. And I'm not really sure how to explain this, but I'm just going to be bronzing with this, kind of like popping it under my cheekbones, in kind of the dips of my cheeks, I guess, and around to like my temple and just onto my forehead. I feel like that's the best I can explain it. I do apologize. But yeah, so I'm just going to bronze with that. And now I'm just going to take my Real Techniques powder brush and I'm just going to pop some bronzer along my jawline and down my neck. Okay, so next up is blush. So I'm just taking my MAC Mineralized blush. This is in the shade Warm Soul. And I'm just going to be taking my Real Techniques blush brush and just simply applying this on my cheeks. Now on to highlighter. So I'm just taking the e.l.f. Metallic Flare Highlighter. This is in the shade White Gold. And I'm going to start by popping this on my cheekbones. So to do that, I'm going to take the Kylie Cosmetics Large Angle Blending Brush. And I'm going to use the tip of the angled part of the brush just to pop this onto my cheekbones. I absolutely love this highlighter. Like, honestly, look how stunning that is. Okay, so now I'm just taking my Spectrum A10 small fan brush and I'm just going to be using this to highlight down the bridge of my nose and across the tip of my nose with that same highlighter. Okay, so now for probably my favourite part, which is the eyeshadow. So I'm using my Revolution X Roxy Cherry Blossom palette and I'm going to be starting with this shade right here, which is called Dazzle, and it's just kind of like a goldish rose gold kind of shade, and I'm just going to be popping that on my lid with my finger. Okay, so now I'm just taking my Kylie Cosmetics medium blending brush and I'm just going to use this to kind of just blend out the eyeshadow and soften it up a little bit, soften up the edges, that kind of thing. Now I'm just going in with this shade right here, which is Dusty Rose, and I'm just going to be taking my Revolution Fluffy Blending Brush and using this to pop that shade on my outer corner and through my crease. Next, I'm just taking this MAC eyeshadow. This is in the shade Brune. If I open it up to show you guys, it's just a nice dark matte kind of brown. I've been really loving this as a liner lately, so I'm going to be taking this Spectrum angled brush. I can't remember the exact name of this, but I'm pretty sure it's a brow brush. And I'm just going to be using that to line my upper lash line. Now going back into the Revolution X Roxy palette, I'm just taking this shade right here, which is Glow, and I'm just going to be taking that on my little finger and popping that on the inner corner tear duct area of my eye as an inner corner highlight. Okay, so now I'm just going to be taking this shade right here, which is Vanilla, and I'm just going to be taking that on my Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to be using this kind of as like a matte brow highlight, and also to kind of just clean up the edges of my eyeshadow. Next up is mascara, so I'm just taking the Maybelline Colossal Mascara, and I'm just going to be popping this on my top and bottom lashes. Okay, next moving on to brows. So I'm just taking the MAC brow set, and I'm just going to be popping this through my brows, just kind of following the natural shape of my brows. For my lips, I'm just taking the Revolution X Roxy lip kit, and I'm just going to start by lining my lips with the lip liner. And then next, I'm just going to apply the lip gloss. And now to finish off the look, I'm just taking my Revolution Hydrate and Fix setting spray, and I'm just going to spritz that all over my face. So this is the finished look up close. I absolutely love this kind of look with like the shimmery eye and glossy lip. So yeah, that is the finished makeup. Okay, so next I'm just putting my necklace on. This is just what it looks like. It's just a silver cross necklace. So I'm going to just be putting that on ready to go out. Then for perfume, I'm just taking this old Zoella Beauty Cosmos fragrance that I have. This is still one of my favourites to this day, and I'm just going to be spritzing some of that on. And then here we just have a clip of my food, just my roast dinner, which was honestly so good. And then finally, I just had chocolate fudge cake and ice cream for dessert.
Okay, so that is it for this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologise that I didn't get a clip of my outfit. At the time I'm now filming this intro and outro, I honestly can't remember what I wore. I'm pretty sure it was the top I have on in the Get Ready With Me, like the blue floral top. I think it was that and the matching skirt, and I seem to remember maybe heels and my pink bag, but I can't remember exactly, so I do apologise that that isn't included in this Get Ready With Me. However, I hope you guys still enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up to let me know. Let me know in the comments what your favourite part of a roast dinner is. And if you're new to my channel, then be sure to subscribe right over here for more like beauty, makeup and fashion content. And I also have a vlog channel you can subscribe to right here if that is something you'd be interested in. If you would like more content from myself, then you can click here for my last video, which was a what I got for my birthday, or you can click here for another get ready with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye guys!